Hello, I'm Zoë Skoulding and I have a new book coming out with Carcanet and it's called Do I Look Like an Atmosphere? And when I started writing this book, I was thinking particularly about atmosphere from the point of view of plants. And so I'm talking to you here from a very special patch of woodland in North Wales where I live. And so it's the remnant of the temperate rainforest that would have covered much of Wales. And one of the things that distinguishes this kind of woodland is the epiphytic plants. So these polypody ferns growing on the surface of the tree. And so I started to think about the word epiphytic, so upon plants, and these plants are not parasites, so they don't take anything from the tree that they're on, but they kind of lean into the atmosphere and draw on dust and dirt and decay and rain, and they thrive on it, in fact. And so I've been thinking about how to write an epiphytic poetry, epiphytic in that it draws on paper and breath, which are from plants, the translators of the atmosphere that we breathe. But I've also been thinking about poetry's relationship always to other poetry, from David ap Gwilym, the medieval Welsh poet, to Arnaud Daniel, the troubadours, but also contemporary poets like Gonca Osman in Turkey. And so I've been sort of bouncing off other texts as I've been writing and thinking about how to write a poetry that keeps moving through different kinds of sometimes difficult atmosphere.
Epiphytics. You're all on the surface, here's to clinging on and branching out to breathe with me in the moss-dark in-betweens of where we were and now here in lethal conditions, forgetting, getting nowhere, our roots in the air made of sun and leaves. Oh, atmosphere, do I look like a bleeding atmosphere? In fury of crinkled denticulate edges, what can we know of each other's rage beyond what comes in lemon light, a shot of green? Say it's polypody in polycrisis, feet on the point of a downturn as leaves push along and up, interlacing our cognitive frames. From one state to another does the earth translate. Sap gone from bark is slow motion bud, this labour or love taking short views of hinged leaf, the sky above branch catching sound lodged as soil under fingernail against black depth doesn't matter. Not a facing page, but alternating points of extension into a possibility of thought. I'm just not sure how to say this other than by pushing one line at a time towards the light. It's a mess. You wake up under anaesthetic, unable to make a sign or move. The twitching of a finger under rubble is yours. The ribcage belongs to you. The toxic grass is your rhythmic distribution, as is the growth of a war economy, the forms that take hold of the body, its location, how to shift them. The poem needs more feet, another way to move. Now, overhead, the birds are always political, as is background trodden under so many feet, as leaves keep up imagining of infinite fusion under the sun, and in it we are in hush green of interplanetary light, in bark a mask of my own face, fallen rock, the oozing trunk in a slow bend. Wherever you turn you're complicit, wherever you reach there's a handhold.
The cover of this book is a work by Euros Rowlands, who's a Welsh artist whose work I really admire. He mixes collage and digital techniques to make mysterious layered spaces that disturb background and foreground, inside and outside.
His titles often have musical references, and there's a kind of filmic quality in this one in its angles and suggestion of light. The title of my book, Do I Look Like an Atmosphere?, is a loose translation of one of the most famous lines in French cinema from the film Hôtel du Nord, which was made in Paris but filmed almost entirely on a very elaborate set. The line comes in an argument, and the line that comes before it is, "I need a change of atmosphere, and my atmosphere is you." The impossible space of the film, maybe also of the poem, is between being an atmosphere and wanting to escape from it.
Hôtel du Nord. You want a change of atmosphere, but your atmosphere is me. I mean you, by the moody water swirled in duckweed, algae tangled up in plane trees, the locking pressure, stopping all movement. Nowhere to go on Canal Saint-Martin but back to 1938, where it's not you speaking but an actress spitting out trouble, pulling on her stockings. The echo on your voice sends you deep into the shadows, and you want to run but you're rooted to the floorboards. You can't leave your outline to the sleepless night. Suitcase packed, name changed, you want to be out of here with that gunshot off camera. The Munich agreement is already signed and the air is murky, double light flashing on the quay that's fully reconstructed in Billancourt, half a bridge suspending an argument blown up full size. A watch is ticking in your ear. The set of your jaw says we know what will happen but we don't, says all we have is our love but do we, says soon we'll be far away and all of this forgotten. It isn't. It's the same canal, but someone else's blood is running through your veins, buildings out of place, the heart not where you thought it was. See what transpires invisibly, leaves drawing water into air, a contract of vapours where slow moves of trees are silence, action.